Hey y'all, I just wanted to come on here and share a quick little Bible talk with y'all, or I'm going to try to keep it quick, about feeling rejected by others. So in Matthew 5, verse 11, we read that blessed are you when they revile and persecute you and say all kinds of evil against you falsely for my sake. So we know that that's probably going to happen. People are probably going to say things about us, tell lies about us because of our beliefs and because we don't go along with the crowd. Therefore, there's times where we might be isolated and rejected, or we don't believe in some of the things that the world is doing. There's something that's different about us. But we're told to rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so they persecuted the prophets who were before you. So we know that this is going to happen. But rather than be upset about it, and rather than mope around about the fact that we don't fit in or we don't get invited to stuff, we should rejoice. Not rejoice because you don't get invited, but rejoice because you're not put in a situation where you have to worry about falling out of the will of God or being disobedient to God. So yeah, it would be nice to be invited. It would be nice to be involved in these things, but rejoice in the fact that you're not put in these situations where you would have to question, am I walking too close to the line? Or question, does this person really like me? Or is something going to come back and bite me later on? People know where you stand. And sometimes during certain seasons, you might have to stand alone for a season. But rejoice and be glad, because you have a reward in heaven waiting for you. Those people cannot reward you. Those people cannot save you. They cannot extend your days. There's nothing that they can do. And then in verse 13 we have, you are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its flavor, how shall it be seasoned? It is then good for nothing but to be thrown out and trampled underfoot by men. We need to be encouraging to others. We need to be uplifting to others. We should be drawing people in to know God. You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden. As Christians, we are light, and our light needs to shine out. The light that we have needs to shine out bright. Do not hide who you are, who God has created you to be. Do not hide what you believe. Do not hide who you believe. Share that with others. Draw others in, that they can see and know God and have that relationship with Him. And then verse 16, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Again, don't hide who you are. Do not hide who God has created you to be. Don't hide your gifts, your talents, your skills, those things that God has given you to use to reach others, to share the gospel. Don't hide those from anybody. Let God use those gifts in you to reach others, to share the gospel, to show love, to show compassion. Again, there might be times when you're facing rejection or ridicule because of who you follow and who you trust and who you talk about and who you depend on. Sometimes you might feel like you are the only person in the room who doesn't get acknowledged or doesn't get invited. You are the only person in the room that gets the side eye, and you see people look at you and whisper and kind of snicker because you're different. You don't go along with the crowd. You're not just going with the flow of what everybody else is doing. And when people mock you and persecute you and say lies about you, no, we're not going to be happy that somebody is rejecting us, and we're not going to be so excited that somebody's lying on us. But we're going to be happy because we know that our reward is not here on earth. And those people cannot take our reward away from us. We know who holds everything. So when you are feeling isolated and when you're feeling like there is nobody there for you, remember that Jesus was also persecuted and he was the Son of God. And know that it might take some time. It might feel like it's never going to happen, but you will find your village. You will find those people that are like-minded. This could be a season that is used for you to grow and mature as a Christian and learn how to put on the armor of God. And despite what is being said about you, to keep walking forward, standing firm on his word, knowing that no matter what they say, you know the truth. So if you're in a place like that or a season like that, just stand firm on the word of God. Hold on and trust that he is going to make a way. I understand that feeling of feeling rejected or feeling mocked because you're different. You don't talk the same way. You don't act the same way. You don't participate in the same things that everybody else does. So then you're just kind of booted out, pushed to the side, isolated from others. And it can get to you, and it can be disheartening, and it can be frustrating, and it can make you feel angry and rejected. But instead of getting angry and mad in that time, go to God. Seek God. Because there is a reason why you don't fit in. God's got something better for you. You are set apart for a reason. Well, I think I did pretty good on time this time. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And I will see you all next time. Bye.